Today's show focuses on all of the wonderful people and their mission to making this community a better place. And this first story starts in the kitchen. One man from East St. Louis has made his way to live TV streaming after bringing the heat. Malik Wilson tried out Reggie D's famous sauce and learned how it's cooking lots of opportunities for the entrepreneur. Take a look.
Let's turn up the heat as we meet Reggie D. Smith in his natural element, the kitchen.
I cannot cook. I'm not gonna say I can. I love to play in the kitchen is what I do.
Despite Reggie not claiming the chef's hat, he still wears many others.
I'm all over the place, man. I own a trucking company, have a cookbook. I do motivational speaking. I have my sauce.
The Pure Heat Gourmet Sauce, which some might say is Reggie's claim to fame.
I have 3 different flavors of sauce.
Sweet and spicy, sweet and mild, and garlic heat.
My signature sauce is the sweet and spicy. That was my original sauce. It started in my bar and grill. It was called Pure Ultra Lounge. When the bar and grill closed, well, when I was open, a lot of people asked for my wings. My wings was my biggest seller. I sold almost more wings than alcohol. Yeah, that's shocking.
When the bar eventually closed, the demand for Reggie's wings continued. Confused at first as to why, but it didn't take long for him to find an answer.
I came to the conclusion that I'm not a great cook, of course. Anybody can make wings. It was my sauce that they wanted.
So he did what any entrepreneur would do.
I started off buying a dozen bottles and caps and lids off of Amazon just to see how they would do. I put a status on Facebook saying, hey, some of my famous sweet and spicy wings, I'm selling the sauce for them. They were gone within an hour.
So he upped the ante.
I bought 100 bottles. They lasted maybe a day.
And before he knew it, his sauces were everywhere. I'm
in select Save-A-Lots, Rouse's in New Orleans and in the South, Hy-Vee. So I'm in a lot of grocery stores, meat markets, convenient markets, all in a year's time.
The quick sauce line explosion has even landed him on the big screen.
There's a new network based out of St. Louis called the Odd TV Network. Andre Holman, the owner of the network, I contacted him in hopes of getting an interview with his station, which was prior to the Odd Network. Instead of him interviewing me, he offered me a position to be an executive producer of my own cooking show, or my own show, period, surrounded around my sauce.
The show is called Cooking with Pure Heat and can be streamed on Roku, Fire TV, and even Apple TV.
So I'm gonna go out to various restaurants, meet different chefs around the country, and feature those restaurants, different foods. But the trick is, my sauce must be used in that restaurant or by that chef during that segment. So, you know, whatever they decide to cook that day, whatever their meal of the day is, whatever they're cooking when I pop in on them, they have to incorporate my sauce in the meal.
And with the sauce making headways as fast as this sauce line, why wouldn't you want to give it a try, right?
All right, take a look at your screen there for more information on Pure Heat Gourmet Sauce. An incredible story, Malik, but I hear Reggie's entrepreneurial skills, they do not stop there. He now has a call of action on his own heart and a new mission to better the community, which Malik's going to share with us.
That is absolutely right, Mary. So last year I met this guy, Reggie, here, and he was cooking up some amazing wings with this amazing sauce, as you guys just saw. But, you know, every time I've met him moving forward, he's always had his hand in something. And honestly, I think this here is probably the biggest thing that truly shows your heart and, you know, your love for your community, East St. Louis. Every time I see you, you're talking about East St. Louis.
Definitely.
And so now we're here in East St. Louis with the mission, so talk to us about that.
Well, my mission here is a 50-bed drug and alcohol rehabilitation center, a 90-day treatment program. I'm trying to help my people from the city of Champs. 89 blocks is what we call it.
Okay.
We're trying to get our city together. 50-bed facility, 90-day treatment program, mental health, help as well, and hey, one person at a time. We're just trying to get them together.
Definitely. And talk to us a little about where we are now. I know this building was once something else, yes. But you're going to transform it into this Pure Living, recovery, and rehabilitation. So talk to me about why this building and, you know, kind of where you are in the process right now.
Well, the building, it was formerly a state office building. It had 50 offices in it that's going to be converted into 50 bedrooms. Right before my closing, the building was actually burglarized.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, yeah. They stole all of the electrical,
Wow.
all of the plumbing, and the AC units off the roof.
Holy
So I have no partners, no loans, no nothing. So it's just me basically using my other business ventures to fund this project.
Definitely, definitely. So, I mean, if you guys are at home and you're hearing this story right now, please help. You know, this is an issue. And you mentioned this is the only thing like this on this side of the, well, soon to be the only thing like this on this side of the river. Talk about that.
Well, there are no inpatient rehabilitation centers in East St. Louis to serve the underinsured and the uninsured. So anybody's welcome. No insurance, no money, no way to pay. If you're honestly and desiring to seek help, I'm here to help.
Definitely,
You know?
definitely.
Yeah.
So tell the folks at home how they can help. You know, looking for partners, you know, finances go a long way.
Well, I'm looking for people to help with the clean out of the building to get some of the stuff out from the vandalism. I need a plumber, I need an electrician. We need heating and cooling. We need a roofer to replace the roof or parts of the roof where the hole's in. We have our website up and running now. It's purelivingrecovery.org, and there's a link on there to donate.
Definitely, definitely. Reggie, as always, man, I appreciate you, you know, what you're doing. You guys check out all the information right there on the screen. I believe there's a link there for that website that he just mentioned. You guys want to check that out. It's a nice professional, look, the website looks real good. It looks like it's already up and going, you know, but it's going to be there soon, you know. It's going to be state of the art for sure. So I love to see what you're doing. Also, guys, check out that sauce because right now this man's funding this building here on his own, you know. So check out the sauce. Like he said, he can't cook, but the sauce is there. With the excellent sauce. What was you saying?
I'm not a great cook, but I have an excellent sauce.
And it's some amazing sauce that I think you can cook as well, man. But
A little bit.
it's good stuff. You guys, please show some support. This is amazing.
Absolutely, Malik. Show support, whether that's through the sauce or visiting that website. Of course, on KSTK.com, we'll have that website linked as well, so the community can all come together and make this happen. Incredible story. Thanks for sharing.